I I had a mental breakdown last week. It went crazy. Before I get into how crazy I went, I would like to say hello to all my new subscribers. I've had a lot of new subscribers recently, so thank you guys so much for tuning in, and welcome to my channel.
Love burns in the night, it keeps us alive. When it's strong enough, bombs light up the sky. This fear in your eyes, I'll be your armor. I remember yesterday, you and I were unafraid. You held my hand through the fire. We will fight and we will reign through the smoke and through the pain. We will be survivors.
July 13th, and if you do not know what that means, I will tell you what it means. It means I am 30 days on the dot out from my first NPC bikini competition. I am excited, I am terrified, but I'm very excited. So that means two things. It means I have to kick my ass into gear for these last 30 days, and it also means I only have to cut weight for 30 more days, and then the growing season will most likely begin. So super excited for that. So lots of good things will happen the day of my show, including my show itself. All my hard work will pay off. Can't wait to see what I bring for my final package, and I will get to feast and eat the world's largest dinner. So if you saw my birthday clip, which I know a lot of you have, then it is going to be as epic as that. It is going to be wonderful because I make my cheat meals count. I have 4 weeks, which is a lot of time in prep time, but in normal person time, a month is literally nothing. So while I am so excited and I cannot wait for show day, I am also completely 100% terrified, and I'm just a big blob of emotions. So I cannot wait, and there's going to be some wonderful things happening, and I get to compete that day and show off all of my hard work and hopefully do some placing that I want to. It's my first show. I know that first timers don't often win and win overall or anything crazy like that, but I have high hopes. I'm gonna work my butt off, and hopefully my hard work will pay off more than me just being proud of what I'm bringing to stage, because in the end, I know I'm going to be so incredibly proud of what I bring that day, the package that I'm coming to the show with, but when it comes down to it, I know I want to place well. So, high hopes, like I said, but I'm going to be so proud of myself when I get to that day. I am so proud of how far I've made it now. I am down a lot of weight since I started my fitness journey, so I am just, it's amazing how far that you can come when you really dedicate yourself and put your mind to it. With that being said, prep caught up with me last week, and I had a mental breakdown. The entire week I was dead, mentally not there. I was exhausted. I couldn't even have conversations with Mark because I was so tired. He'd get home from work and I would just be sitting there. That's literally what I've been doing for the last month. Well, not the last month. That's what I've been doing all last week. I was dying. So I caved. I was really bad. And I wasn't bad one day. I wasn't bad 2 days. I was bad 3 days. 3! I was so bad. And looking back at it now, I'm like, man, how did I get that far off? But when it comes down to it, It's life. You're going to make mistakes. I am not perfect. You are not perfect. And it is so hard to stay perfectly on track all the time. But the biggest thing is to pick yourself back up. So today is that day. And when something like that happens, you really just have to take a step back, accept that it happened, because you can't hide that it happened. The scale will tell you it happened. Your body will most likely tell you what happened. Progress pictures will say, wow, you messed up. So you have to accept that it happened, and that's what I did. And I knew that something needed to be done. I've been tracking macros for over a year now, and the last 3 months I've been so meticulous about it. And last week it just, I was dying. So I emailed my coach last night, and this happened Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, because yesterday morning was just a continuation of messing up. So I emailed my coach last night. I told her what happened, because step number 2, if you have a coach, you need to tell them, because they cannot help you if you are not being honest with them and telling them what is going on. Hush! Kitty! Kitty? So you have to be honest with your coach and tell them what happened so they can help you, and they can help you set back up to really be successful. So emailed my coach. I told her what happened, explained to her, I really need a change. I need a change of pace. I need something different, because just this normal tracking macros thing is getting exhausting, and I think I have too much freedom because I have a bite or two of something good that fits my macros, and then it's like impossible to stop. So hold on, I'm gonna go beat the shit out of my dog. Not really, I'm just gonna go yell at her, but I'll be right back. And we're back. So I told my coach, was like, I don't know if I need to try keto, so pretty much like no carbs. I don't know if I need a meal plan. I need a different rotation, because this whole prep I've been doing 1 high day a week, and then like 5 medium days and 1 or 2 low days. So it's like, I need something else. So we worked together and brainstormed, and we came up with a plan, and it is a combination of all of those things. So I am going to now do a 4-day cycle. I'm gonna have 3 low days and then a high carb day, and I'm just going to continually repeat that. So my 3 low days are keto. So on those days I'm eating like less than 25 carbs, and I know that's very, very little. Do not do it just trying to lose weight. Do not do that. I'm not suggesting it for normal day-to-day lifestyle changes. So those 3 days a week I will be at about 24 carbs, but I'm at 61 fat and 150 protein. So my protein and my fat are both substantially higher than they were before. My fat is literally, I'm doubled the amount of fats I'm eating, which is awesome. I love peanut butter. We're gonna make this work. It's actually like not as horrible as it sounds. So the keto days, it's still about 1,200 calories, so the actual calorie amount is still about the same as my low calorie days that I was having before. Now it's just extremely little carbs and higher fats and higher protein. So I think my body's going to react well to that, because it's going to really shock it, and I think it's really going to help kind of jumpstart some more weight loss for this, and I'm excited to see how that goes. That being said, my high days, which will be every 4th day, will be 120 carbs. It's the same macros as my high days now. So on top of doing 3 days keto, which was a suggestion, and doing the 4-day cycle, so I get an extra high carb day every 3 days, gives me more to look forward to, because every 4th day now I get a high carb day rather than every 7th day. So even though the low days are very low on carbs, I get something to look forward to so much more often. So I'm really looking forward to this like breath of fresh air on this. So those are the first 2 things. I'm now doing keto days, 3 days for 3 days, 1 high carb day, 4th day, and it is a meal plan. So I'm not throwing macros out the window. I love counting macros, but I've really been struggling with food the last few weeks, and I think this is what I need. So my meal plan is so awesome. I love the keto day she set up, and I definitely think it's going to be a lot easier. It takes a lot of stress off of me because I don't have to plan it. My meals are already set, and whereas before, if I wanted, like, if there was something delicious around, like dessert, I'd be like, well, I'm just gonna manipulate my macros for the day so I can eat this dessert, but then I'm gonna eat like a rabbit for the rest of the day and eat like nothing. Now it is, I'm on a meal plan, I can't have that, I need to keep my other food. So this will really help keep me in line, and it's not, I'm gonna have a little bit and it'll turn into a lot. It's, I'm not going to eat it at all, which sounds really crazy, but that is the mental mindset I need to really nail this last month. So she also sent me what she wants me to do for my high days, which is not bad. Like, I'm still eating a lot of food those days. I like how she planned it. I'm gonna have to substitute 1 or 2 things just because I'm a really picky eater, but that's where we're at right now. So I was up to 121 pounds from all of my screw ups those 3 days. That's 4 pounds up. I'm assuming that's about 1 pound of body weight up and probably 3 pounds of water weight that I'm holding from all of the salt and sodium and all of the bad things that I shouldn't have done. And the bad things included popcorn and donuts. Popcorn and donuts. And the donuts were all 3 days. And while they were delicious and it really gave me the mental break that I needed, it was so relaxing to eat that, but at the same time, I shouldn't have done that. So, feeling guilty because it wasn't a cheat meal that was planned, but I'm over it and I'm ready to fix it. So, I acknowledged the problem, talked to my coach about the problem, we set up a new plan to fix the problem, and now I'm going to execute this. I am going to nail this. I am in the middle of my first keto day, then tomorrow's keto, the next day's keto, and then I have a high carb day. So I'm excited to see how this goes, and I'm gonna really nail it and give it my all for 2 4-day cycles. And if I just am dying, I will somehow talk to my coach and we're gonna manipulate that high carb day a little bit so I can fit in a sweet treat to really keep me motivated. But at this point, I think what I have been eating, I eat ice cream and then all I want is more ice cream, and I can't even think about anything else because I just want ice cream. So it's hard, but I'm going to figure this out and I'm going to do it. I have come way too far and I have way too many people supporting me and helping me do this to let them or myself down at this point. I am so close now, so there's literally no point in me giving up. I need to not give up, which I'm not going to lie, last week was very serious considerations. I was ready to throw in the towel last week. I was ready to quit. I didn't want to prep anymore. I just wanted to be able to go out to eat with my friends. I wanted to go get ice cream with my friends if I wanted to. I wanted to be able to live, and I felt like I hadn't been doing that. So I'm trying to hang out with my friends more. I'm just really focusing on not food-oriented things because I want this to work, and I'm gonna try my hardest. So I'm sorry now because you've already been listening to me rant a lot, but I hope this better explains my plan. I hope this helps those of you who have really messed up, and like maybe if you messed up today, just like you don't have to destroy the rest of today. You can, the second you mess up is the same second that you can start over. If you mess up in the morning one day, that doesn't mean that you just eat horrible for the rest of that day and start over the next day. I mean, you can if you're not on prep, but especially if you're on prep, the second you mess up needs to be the same moment that you say, it's okay, I can do this, take a step back, and start over right then. Pick up where you left off. It is never too late to fix the problem. You can do this. I believe in you. I can do this, and I'm going to nail my macros today. You just wait. Something I did have to do is a lot of the If It Fits Your Macros snacks that I had, that are delicious things that I definitely cannot eat on this meal plan I'm doing, I bagged up, and they're up in a high cabinet way up there where I will not get into them, and it's just really going to help take away the temptation because I won't see them every time I open the pantry. But a huge positive with this is that I freaking love peanut butter. Peanut butter is bae, and I haven't been able to fit it that often with the lower fats. But now that I have such high fats on my low carb days, I'm eating peanut butter 3 times a day. Ah! So I'm so happy with that. Totally can work with peanut butter 3 times a day. I'm gonna beat my dogs. Not really, I'm not gonna beat them. But I'm gonna go have a harsh talking to with them. I feel like I just had to scold my child very ferociously. I told her 5 minutes ago to stop barking because there's nothing outside for her to be barking at. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. She is a little jerk. She's real cute, but I want to beat her sometimes. Kitty, if you go in there and bark. I feel like the meanest mom right now. Alright, so with all of that being said, huge changes coming. Like I said, my macros completely changed. I am now doing a different pattern for my meals. Guess I should stop doing macros because I'm not really macro counting anymore. I am, but I'm not. So, huge changes in my nutrition. 4-day cycle instead of a 7-day cycle. Keto days instead of medium and low days. High days are still the same, and I'm doing a meal plan. So, these are huge changes. I really think that it's going to do my body some good. Mentally, it's going to help me because I have to say no to ice cream because it's not on my meal plan. I can't just fit it in because then, like I said, I want more ice cream. And I have had a bad relationship with food. I still have a bad relationship with food, but that is not a reason to not do a competition because I'm sick of people saying, if you have a bad body image, don't compete. If you have a bad relationship with food, don't compete. You can do it because I'm doing it. I am doing it even though it is really difficult. And prep will amplify those issues, but I have learned to control them better through this process. So I already knew that I had a bad relationship with food, but now I just think about food a lot more. And I don't think that's just because I have a bad relationship with food. It's because I'm also in prep. And I just want to point out that it can be done. It doesn't matter what issues you have. You really can prep even if you have a bad body image. You can still do this. I have learned to love my body and to love myself 100 times more through this process because I'm proud of what my body can accomplish and what I have been able to do in these last few weeks, in these last few months, in this last year. I am proud of myself, and that makes me a much more confident individual. It makes me stronger mentally, and it makes me much more proud of myself. So don't let someone tell you you can't prep because you have any sort of issues. So that's that. So next topic. So since I am 30 days out, I am going to try to do a 30-day series. And for these last 30 days of prep, I am going to try to post 1 video a day. The least amount of videos I'm going to post is 5 videos a week. So I will be posting between 5 to 7 videos every single week for the next 30 days. This is going to help keep me accountable as well. So the combination of the meal plan and my coach having my macros planned out and my 30 days of videos is really going to help me stay accountable. And I want to thank you guys for all the support that you've given me, for watching my videos, for the nice things you have to say. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And I know I have a really small channel right now because I just started my YouTube channel not that long ago, but the support that I've already gotten from you guys, it really means something to me. And last week when I was thinking, man, I should just quit now, it was, but how many people am I going to let down? I'm going to let down myself more than anything if I quit, which is why I'm not going to quit. But I don't want to let any of you down. I don't want to let my family down. My husband has been so supportive. I don't want to make all of my craziness and his tolerance be for nothing. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to kill it. So 30 days, 30 videos. I can't wait to show you guys videos every day. Some of them are going to be really short, random videos. I might have more videos like today where I'm just talking what I've been going through. I'm going to have workouts. I'm going to have tons of stuff for you guys, so I hope you guys enjoy it. If there's something you want to see in the next 30 days, please make sure you comment below and tell me so I know. I can't read your mind, even though that would be awesome. So you got to tell me these things. If you like the idea of this 30-day thing, make sure you give this video a thumbs up too. And if you know someone who's been having problems with binging, if you know, like yourself, you have trouble with this, feel free to share this video because I want to help people and I hope this content is helpful to you. I am sad because I was going to do this video laying next to a pool in the sun working on my tan because I am see-through. But it is pouring outside. It has pretty much been tornado warning and blah 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 and lots of rain. So I'm sitting inside instead of by a pool that I could be sitting by. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. So once again, welcome and thank you to all of my new subscribers. It's so thoughtful of you to check out my channel. I hope you subscribe and stick around to see what else I have to offer. And thank you to all of my loyal subscribers who are still watching this video and have watched all of my videos since day one. And just thank all of you guys for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. So go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Like I said, if you like the idea of this 30-day video posting thing, if you know you want to see something in the next 30 days, please comment below, give me an idea, and I will try my best to run with it if possible. And lastly, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, so that way you can see what I have in store next, because it might be interesting. It will definitely be interesting. So thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!